Hey, what's up guys, DiplexHeated again, welcome back to Ultimate General Civil War. Today we're going to play another historical battle. We're actually going to skip the Battle of Shiloh. We're going to try and stay on the east coast and play the battles that are a little more connected to each other in terms of events. We've got the Battle of Gaines Mill, which took place on June 27th, followed by the Battle of Malvern Hill, which was very much connected to that battle. This was part of the Peninsula campaign here near Richmond, so that'll be quite interesting. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly, Battle of Shiloh. I know I mispronounced Potomac. I said Potomac. That doesn't even sound right, but yes, it is indeed supposed to be Potomac. We're going to do Battle of Gaines Mill, and today we're going to play as the Federals. And then we'll probably do the Battle of Malvern Hill as the Confederates, because I want to make it even, you know, play 50-50 Confederates and Federals. But the problem is, Malvern Hill would be better played as the Federals, whereas Gaines Mill would be better played as the Confederates, because the Confederates actually won it. Sorry, hopefully I didn't spoil anything there. This is all history. Obviously, not all of this is known to everyone watching. So I think we're going to do another Confederates and then Federal. And then we'll do Antietam and Bull Run as the Federals. At least the second Bull Run, which will be nice. So let's do Gaines Mill as the Confederates. And then we'll do the Federals for at least twice in a row. Someone called me a racist for playing as the Confederates. That sounds clever. Very well spoken. Anyway, overwhelmed by the tactical superiority of the rebels, the Federal forces that consisted the Union right flank began... What? Okay, a little bit of a typo here. I'm going to read from the start. General McClellan's invasion army did not expect the Confederates' aggressive maneuvers. General Lee, instead of using his forces to defend versus a much larger army, he ordered a concentrated assault towards the right flank of the Union army. Okay. I understand. Overwhelmed by the tactical superiority of the rebels, the Federal forces that consisted of the Union right flank began to withdraw to the south. After a few miles march, General Porter prepared a strong defensive line along Boatswain's Swamp in an effort to stop the Confederate advance. So this is in 1862. This is like a year after the First Manassas. There aren't any historical battles in between. Well, I'm sure there were plenty of skirmishes between the North and South after the first big battle between the two, which would be First Manassas, and of course also known as Battle of First Bull Run. First Battle of Bull Run, rather. And but in this game, there aren't any historical battles really taking place in between then. I think it kicked off in 1862 and 1863 with more major battles. Perhaps the defeat was so big for the Union that they had to really reconsider their strategy to fight the rising South. The Union forces that consisted of the right flank of... is this a typo, or is this just me? The Union forces that consisted the right flank of McClellan's army have retreated through Gaines Mill. That consisted the right flank. That consisted of the right flank? I'm not sure. Next. Let's see what's going on here. We're Confederates again. General Porter holds now a defensive line along Boatswain Creek. Roger that. Interesting. So, hopefully, not too upset that we skipped the Battle of Shiloh. Apparently, it's a really long battle as well. Hard to get into a single video. Apparently, you have to, like, split it up in two parts. And it was a major battle, but it happened so far in the West, you know, with the army of the Ohio and Tennessee and whatnot, and Mississippi. A portion of our army under General D.H. Hill is ordered to maneuver to the east and flank the Federals. I want to try and stay on the East Coast. I like those armies and generals a little bit better. We must coordinate our attacks from multiple directions and pass through the Union defenses. I mean, of course, that still happened on the East Coast, but it happened a little too far west of what I like to stick to. Then continue south and threaten the main Union army. The Yankees will surely reinforce the area with more troops coming from this direction, so act with caution, General. Okay, so yeah, anyway, the Battle of Shiloh. A.P. Hill's division is moving into attack position first. Okay. So we're on the offensive here because the Union is on the defensive. They're trying to pull out of the Peninsula campaign. It's not really being too successful for them. We're going to advance carefully to the ridge. And this is you could say that this is like part one. The part two will be Malvern's Hill. General, attack only if practicable. Attack only if practicable. What? The Union lies behind Boatswain Creek. Their position is strong. Good luck. Okay, I feel like there's some words missing. This is early access still. Perhaps the text was just like placeholder. I'm not sure. I had a little hard time reading that. A.P. Hill's division. Perfect. Plenty of good guys here. Anderson, Greg, Field? Yes, sir. All right, look at them swarming out. 1st Division. Okay. I want that arty train, too. It's not an arty train, it's a supply train. Advance carefully towards the ridge over here. Okay, well, let's set up accordingly. So, yes, it was also said that after the Battle of Shiloh, the South never smiled again. So it was obviously a major battle, right? Don't get me wrong. But I believe the armies participating were the Army of the Ohio, and Grant. Ulysses S. Grant was there, of course, and it was a big battle. And it was one of the earlier victories for the North, so to speak. Oh, shit! Skirmishers. AP Hill, get back. He just took a volley. Field. Battle them. Okay, I didn't expect them to, like, set up troops so early on. Let's get skirmishes going. Greg. We'll go ahead and get skirmishers going. Chase him back. Look at this. I love this. This is so cool. Feels like we're watching a good old Civil War movie from the 80s or something. All I miss is the music. Where is the music? No, don't charge. Just move up. Who's that? Oh my god, the entire 1st Division. There's a lot of people coming up here. This is going to be cool. So, until now, I guess that the Union had been trying for the last year since the first Battle of Manassas to get a bit of an advantage over the Confederates and try and get back for their losses and whatnot. So Shiloh was I think the first proper major Union victory, and I also think that it was it was the bloodiest battle at that point in 1862, and the other one would be First Manassas, I guess, which was probably even not as big. Okay, we're getting our skirmishes up here. Archer, Pender. This is all still 1st Division. That's a lot of things to deal with. Supplies and artillery. Coleman. Okay, that's a big division. Well, what was our objective? Capture Boatswain Hill, Boatswain Hill, and Boatswain Woods. Look at all the fortifications. Oh, here's like a little swampy down here. Okay, well I wish we could split up the divisions here. This is a little tricky. Well, okay, we'll keep the skirmishers active. Oh, the first USSS. Oh, that's awesome. I just wish they could have more unique uniforms. Like, in terms of, No, don't charge them. Just shoot at them. See, sometimes I feel like I'm giving the wrong orders to my troops. Fields, come on. It's getting really shot down there by the sharpshooters and infantry behind. Artillery. Fields is pulling back. I understand. He got a little too close. Anderson. Put some fire on those skirmishers in the forest, sir. Will do, General. Greg's opening up as well. Bringing up a lot of infantry here. Several thousands. First USSS wants to end up in the history books. They better pull out soon. We're going to be shelling them with artillery as well. Sitting pretty, though. Fields, back in it. Pender. We're going to form up a whole battle line here. It's not going to be pretty at all. I want to bring up my supply trains. Branch. Take the further left there. They got supplies pulling back. So right now, we're on the offensive here. We definitely are. This is during the Peninsula Campaign. I'm going to read up more on the Peninsula Campaign because this is in 62. And in... I'm going to do... look for a timeline of the American Civil War to get a little bit of a better idea for it all. Hopefully not the one that's too intense. So 1861, you know, Abraham Lincoln is sworn as the 16th president. Fort Sumter in Charleston began the war. I understand that. Yeah, that was in 1861, in April 12th. Then Virginia secedes from the Union and whatnot. I'm going to look for the first Manassas there. That would be... or first Battle of Bull Run. That's also 1861. Trying to find it. Yeah, that's July 21st, so this is like a year later. How's it going, boys? Are we getting a good position here on the attackers? Or the defenders, rather? Let's push them back. Let's move up the entire brigade. Actually, this is more of a division. This here is a one brigade. It's not a regiment. It's several regiments formed into a brigade. Commanded by Brigadier General Anderson, Gregg, you name it. Plenty of generals. Good stuff. So after that, I'm reading a lot. Not all too many things going down. There was a naval battle in March 8th and 9th, 1862. So it skips quite nicely there. And then you got Shiloh, April 6th and 7th. And then we're starting to see the Battle of Seven Pines in May 1862, and the 7 Days battles as Lee attacks McClellan near Richmond. That's June 25th to July 1st. So really, Shiloh was the only thing in between us and the between this and the Battle of what's it called? The first Manassas there. So that's really cool. We're kind of on track, except we skipped the Shiloh, but it wasn't part of the 7 days battles. When Lee attacked this. So this would be the first out of them. This is June 27th, though. But we're going to do Malvern Hill after the Gaines Mill, which will be really cool. Skirmishers pulling back. The first USSS has pulled back as well. Playing it a little slow, but slow and careful. Does it. Gregg and Branch. Let's get the skirmishers across as well. I'm going to make sure we have skirmishes for all of these regiments. Archer. Let's not forget about the artillery. AP Hill. So now I have an understanding of the timeline. I thought the historical battles in the game that were present were like, they hadn't really included everything between 1861 and 1862 after First Manassas, since it kind of skipped the year. But I understand that the battles were too minor to really make anything out of it. So it's really cool here. Now we're doing the Peninsula campaign, the 7 Days battles. Cool stuff. Really cool stuff. I'm super excited. There's a ridge here. This is going to be interesting. Archer, need your skirmishers. Halt. What does that mean? Hold. Skirmishers. 350. Fields, Andersons, Greggs. Branch, I want yours too. Look at that. All the skirmishers moving up now. Poor supply train caught off guard. Yeah, you better run. This is wonderful. This will be a perfect artillery position for us to take. Archer, get in behind the hill. Oh, now we're going to be taking a lot of nice fire, too. We'll have to march at them. Oh, look at the amount of defenses here. I'm going to pull back my skirmishers a little bit. There we go. Get the supply train up and going. Make sure we have ammunitions and whatnot. Let's get the artillery fixed on the hill too. Look at this. This is looking really cool. There's going to be an epic Confederate charge here as we're doing the Battle of Gaines Mill. Sorry. And then, of course, after this, a couple of months later, 1 month later, as a matter of fact, or two almost, because it was in the end of August, we had the second Battle of Bull Run. A little more, over a year after the first Battle of Bull Run, which would also be first Manassas, and then, of course, second Manassas. I'm sure you all understand. And in 1863, a year later than that, we've got the Battle of Gettysburg. We got Antietam later on anyway, which was in also 1863, I believe. Antietam was after the second Battle of Bull Run. And it's the last battle that's featured in this game. Hopefully they will include Fredericksburg, which was in December, and then, of course, Chancellorsville and Gettysburg in July 1st and 3rd there in 1863. That would be really cool. Then you got Chickamauga and Chattanooga and whatnot. That happened later on in 1863. And after the Battle of Gettysburg, the Union Army started getting the upper hand there of the Confederates and really turning the tide of the war, because Gettysburg happened really far up north. I think it was the most northern battle. And until then, this is the 7 days battles, the Peninsula Campaign. And we're playing as the Confederates, and we're doing just kind of what happened, pushing the Union out. Really crazy stuff. I hear a few shots going off here and there. Field. They've got a lot of artillery. Weed and Whedon. That's interesting. I had no idea. Skirmishers are staying pretty... avoiding a lot of fire quite nicely there. But we're going to be coming under so much fire any second now that this is going to be quite nasty. Oh man, Warren, 3,000 men? I'm gonna send 5,000, 6,000 at him on that side. Whoa, what's going on? More reinforcements? That'd be sick. 2nd and 3rd Division of Jackson's Corps are now arriving under Ewell's command. General Jackson is delayed, but should arrive shortly. Yes, boy! Woo! Getting that action going now. We await General D.H. Hill to arrive in about an hour from this route. See, this is like, Confederates are really jamming it in the Federals' face at this time. Generals, it is advised to reserve our troops and attack all together with the final reinforcements, but of course you may decide differently. That doesn't sound like a good idea. Obviously it's advised to attack the positions combined once all the reinforcements have arrived, but we're going to skirmish. We're not going to commit to any major attacks already. Oh, look at that. They're really repositioning themselves and whatnot now. Warren and Martindale. Okay, well, I'm gonna follow my advisor. It seems foolish to risk the 1st Division here. We need the other 2 divisions that are coming in as well. Jackson! His 1st and 2nd Division are coming in as well now. Sweet. Look at that. Is that all of his stuff? Yes, I'm gonna make sure he comes down the south. That will be an amazing position right there. I love the way you can, like, draw out. Anderson, keep the center. There we go. How are supplies looking? AP Hill. Nice. This is awesome. I'm really enjoying this. Buchanan, Martindale, Griffin. Be interesting to see more like specific regiments inside of these brigades and whatnot. But this is really cool nonetheless, of course. Move my artillery just a little bit. Leave the supply trains right behind it. Farnsworth, cavalry. God damn it. They're on their way. It's going to take a while, but they're on their way. I like these long, lengthy battles. It's really cool. McGee Hill. That's the end objective back there. Not doing too much damage at all, actually, as a matter of fact. They're hardly taking any casualties. Their artillery is having a hard time getting too much accurate fire put on us. We're doing a lot better than that. I'm going to shoot at their artillery, though. Now we're matched on this side, so I can't attack down there quite yet. I want to come down on the south here. Looks like some pretty good territory to fight in. There's a lot of rivers and hills up here. Look at that. So this is near Richmond. It's near the coast. In our Peninsula Campaign, 1862, after the Battle of Shiloh, and fairly long after the Battle of First Manassas, there, the first major battle. So this is when the war really kicked into it in 1862. Definitely. Cool stuff. Lovely history. So all the battles that are present in this game at the moment follow the timeline, which is nice. We don't have to worry about that. The reason why I skipped Battle of Shiloh is, as I said, kind of a lengthy battle. A major one, of course, but I wanted to stick to the east here and kind of follow the events on the coast with the Peninsula Campaign and whatnot. Because these battles on the east side are going to be more intertwined, so to speak, than with the Second Manassas, which will obviously be the battle of Second Battle of Bull Run, and then, of course, Antietam. More artillery. I think the Union have... They're really trying to hold it down over here right now. Still opening up. I want to wait for my reinforcements to arrive. They're getting here. It's taking some time. They're marching. We're holding our positions. I like that you can sit here and like take and receive fire without losing more than like 1 or 2 or 3 people at this range per artillery fire, because it's like it would be absurd. You wouldn't be able to sit here and have this kind of standstill if otherwise. Okay, Taylor's moving up in the center now. Are they trying to break loose? My skirmishers will engage. Is Taylor charging? Anderson, you know what to do. Interesting. Getting ourselves into a fight now. Chapman has repositioned. I'm gonna send the 2nd Division up on this. No, we're gonna mass it down there, because we're getting more reinforcements coming in from the north up here, northeast. So that should be interesting. Taylor's going to be taking way too much fire. He ought to retreat anytime now. The battle is really heating up. Heating up though. Heating. It's not heat. I shouldn't. Heating is not a word. It's heating up. Okay. Greg and Branch. Branch is over there. Where's Anderson's skirmishers? Here he is. Well, we're trying to hold a good battle line here. That's why. Oh, they set up skirmishers too. There we go. Got a nice little battle going on over here now. Supply trains keeping everyone supplied. Supply starting to drop a little bit on that side. I'm gonna send the general over for some supply delivery and some lovely encouragement. That's what they need right now. We need to start pushing on this side, though. We need to get the artillery up here And the entire 1st and 2nd Division of Jackson here. Jackson? Yes. Let's move up on the offensive now. There we go. Let's get some supplies down the far left flank. Wow, they're charging over. That's not a good idea, is it? Come on, you guys know better than that. I'm gonna bombard Martindale in the center. Come on, guys. Hurry up, hurry up. 2nd Division, move. 1st Division. We'll form down here with the artillery. Keep the supply trains close. I like the fact that you have to use supplies and whatnot. It's really nice. Here comes Loudon and Fulkerson. Damn it, we missed them, boys. Anderson's going to keep up the pressure. Gregg's going to move up as well. Branch. This is a wonderful battle. Field. Oh, God. The fire. Let's try and get some supporting fire on that side. Skirmishers. Move up. Artillery firing. Yeah, we're gonna come around from the flank real nice. Oh, this is awesome. Field just pulled back. That's a gap in our lines. That is very serious, guys. Yes! Yes! D.H. Hill. Coming in. General, stay back a bit now. Gregg and Branch, hold your ground. Reform. Field. Bring your man back up. And advance up at the enemy. Counter artillery fire. Look at that. Beautiful. The entire 1st Division moving up now. Right at him on the hill. I have a lot of artillery, but the way artillery works here is it's not capable of cutting down 8,000 men. No, 6,000 men all too easily, which is quite nice. Otherwise, I'd be quite panicked. Where's Gregg? There he is. Move the supply train up. Get Hill back up on that hill. Oh, look at that. The explosions. Let's charge. Let's double time it up that hill, boys. Give them the bayonet, boys. Charge. Look at that. Yeah, we're taking flanking fire, and we're getting shrapnel like crazy. But we're in with Whedon now. Seymour's brigade is charging the artillery. Good on him. Look at him, son. That man is made of iron. Butterfield's coming down the center now. Target the artillery. Or not target the artillery. We'll focus the artillery fire on Butterfield. It's going to try and aid Bartlett. Then Hexamer's battery is moved up as well. And I don't like that one bit. Attach the skirmishers. No, you're doing right. D.H. Hill. Trying to make it down here. We need you right now. We're winning on this side, though. Nicely. Fulkerson. Attach skirmishers. Lawton. Get your skirmishers back in action. Trimble, move up. Double time it, boys. Let's attach all the skirmishers right now. Jesus Christ. Butterfield. Pender, focus fire. Archer, move up. Anderson, break it down. Craig. The supply train is empty. No, it's not. Empty. What do you mean empty? These guys are all properly supplied. I don't know. Just then stay there then if you call yourself empty. Oh, supplies running low on this side. I'm going to make sure Pender's got his fair share of ammunition and whatnot. Artillery's going to keep firing. First division minus the artillery. Let's move them up. Second division. Come around the flank. Penderfield and Archer. Create a mean battle line right there. Ammo! Ammo! They need ammo and really urgently now. Newton is charging Fulkerson. God damn it. Countercharge. This is where it's getting real freaking heated. This is quite something. Oh, the supply is empty. Okay. Well, you're worthless then. I'll pull you back out there. Here comes Anderson, Rhodes, Colquitt, and Garland. 2 artillery batteries. This is looking fantastic. Charge Taylor downhill. Go, boys. We'll break him with a bayonet. There's the first USS Sharpshooters. There's a bit of a chaotic, very disorganized center there, the Union forces. Look at this. We're about to fling in on the back here. Look at that. Ooh, what is this? More reinforcements? I like it. I love it. Is it Lee? Longstreet. Longstreet Division is here, but Jackson is still absent. Quickly, General, send him to the support the attack. And let's hope Stonewall makes it to the battlefield. Boy! Before the end of the day, we must push the Union south of those ridges. Prepare for the final assault, with or without Jackson. Well, where is Jackson? This isn't Jackson. This is Trimble, but he's part of Jackson's. He's under Jackson's command, so to speak. Here comes D.H. Hill. See him on the side. See him on the other side, forming up his divisions. There we go. He's got 1 division. Big one. 2 artillery. Battery's going to be moving up there. D.H. Hill moving up. Nice to see you, Hill. Anderson's being forced to pull back there. Can't break the center now. Archer, move up. We've captured this hill now. We need to set up a very formidable battle line here. We're going to be pushing the Union forces back everywhere and then squeeze them in the middle. But I'm a little worried about the severe concentration of Union forces in the center. Longstreet. Oh, I got Pickett, Wilcox, and Pryor. Nice. Send him up on the hill again behind A.P. Hill's division. Lots of Union forces here. I think we can do it without him. I think the way it feels in terms of strategy and command is right now the greatest grand battle experience I've experienced. In terms of realism, in terms of history, in terms of impact on the battlefield, the way it feels to be witnessing these battles is the greatest. Shit, Brigadier General Charles dead. Oh, god damn it. Some colonel or whatnot I'll have to take over. Warren's pulling back there. Yeah, he took way too much fire. Now we're going to focus these guys down there. Oh, they're going to be forming up on this hill again. D.H. Hill is going to have to make himself heard over here, so to speak. There we go. Longstreet. Let's get Johnston's first artillery up there. Or Johnston's, Jackson's First Division Johnson. There we go. That's the battery. They are so heavily focused here that we're definitely going to need Lawton and Archer and artillery support to get around that and make something happen. We need to surround them entirely and break them. This is a slaughter. Double time it, boys. Look at this surround. Oh my lord. Look at them. Oh, man. Take Longstreet's entire division and line them up right there. Hill? I think he can take his division and attack McGee Hill now with his 12,000 men. I think that'll work nicely. Fulkerson and Lawton there of 2nd Division. They're still battling the crazy center here. Longstreet. I'll move you up right there. Bring up the artillery. This is crazy. What's left of AP's Hill? Oh, well, he's got plenty. Okay, we'll move everything minus the artillery. Butterfield surrendered. Skirmishers surrendered. We surrendered. No, they surrendered. Good. They surrendered. We're going to escort them off the battlefield. Actually, did he turn back? I'm not sure what just happened there. Union secured both Swain Hill. Come on. There's no way they could have recaptured that. Get out of here. Oh, Jackson's here. Hood, Law. Oh, I recognize these names. Nice. God damn it, Jackson. This is absolutely crazy. We're moving up on them now. They got Getty and Hayes here in Buchanan, but 12,000 men here from Hill's division. It's not DH Hill's divisions, to be exact. It's not going to do anything, I'm afraid, to hold us back. They're not going to be able to hold back this might that is upon them right now. This is the most insane display of Confederate firepower I've seen. Longstreet, don't get yourself killed. That would be really, really bad. Double timing, boys. Archer, get up there. Look at the artillery. Look at the slaughter. That's absolutely insane. I don't know how the Unions got themselves in this seat. I think it's because I surrounded them so heavily. But we're contesting McGee Hill now. Why we haven't captured this hill yet is beyond me. But oh Lord, look at that. That's one hell of a battle formation. There, we captured it. Now we're contesting McGee Hill and Boatswain Hill. See, I want to get the routed Federals and send them back there. They have surrendered. Let's get them out of the picture. That was one hell of a fight. Keep some of you folks back there. We don't need all of them. Jackson's on his way too. This is crazy. We've definitely done it without even having all the forces properly deployed. The Union is by no means weak, but Confederate might here today is overwhelming. That's for sure. How's supplies looking? Starting to run low, but we got supplies that we can send up. It's not a problem. This one's empty. This one's not. "12 seconds. How's it contested? 11. I understand. You can call it contested if you like. Call it whatever you want. We've taken it. Yeah, there's a little bit of a countdown timer. Once that's over, well, I think we can call ourselves victorious. Look at that. Look at that battle formation. 3 divisions. Yes. Wow. We're just owning the field. Look at the red dots down there. There's no way. There's no way they can take this back now. Plenty of Union prisoners as well. We'll make them build Confederate railroads for us. That's what we need. I wish this game had a campaign map. I really do. 12,000 soldiers, 11,000, 13,000, and 10,000. God damn it. There's a lot of soldiers on the field. This is crazy. Buchanan is still opening up back there. Chapman is somehow trying to resist. There we go. Victory gains Mill. Yes. Fitzporter, William Franklin. 32,000 strength. We had 53,000 strength. Twice as many casualties as we took. That's cool. Plenty of missing. Well, they're with us now. We got the most kills. Pender. Wow. Really? At least losses too. Sweet. That was, my friends, Gaines Mill. Now, a couple days later, we're going to do Malvern Hill, and I'll read this we're going to play as the Federals. After the Battle of Gaines Mill, General McClellan has been convinced that the Peninsula Campaign cannot last any longer. I understand why. The main camp of the Union Army has been set up at Harrison's Landing to prepare for the withdrawal. Cool. Under the safety of his ironclads, General McClellan organized his last resort defense at Malvern Hill. That'll be epic to play as the defending Federals. And then we're going to do Bull Run and Antietam as well. I think we'll do Bull Run as Federals, and then we'll do Antietam as Bull Run. That was also a Confederate victory. Then we'll do Antietam as Federals, I think. Wow, that'll be cool. I'm excited. See you guys soon again. Hope you enjoyed. Ciao.